are capable of, but last night they showed and put their fans through a night of agony that the England fans will not want to endure again. The players simply have to improve for that match on Wednesday.
All right, James, thank you very much for that. That's it for now. There will be more from the newsroom at 20 to 10 on BBC One. Now, though, it's time to join our news teams where you are. Goodbye. Good evening, I'm Caroline Richardson with the latest from the newsroom of South Today. A Dorset man is warning people about the dangers of ignoring the symptoms of diabetes. Lee Nevitt suffered in silence for 4 years before being diagnosed and developed serious complications. It's estimated that 500,000 people in the UK are unaware that they have the condition. Bryony Leyland reports.
Diabetes has completely changed Lee Nevitt's life. Nerve damage complications mean he's often in pain. At the age of 35, he needs to use a wheelchair, all because he did nothing about what he later learned were the classic symptoms of diabetes.
I lost a lot of weight, was extremely thirsty, very tired all the time. I was putting down to other things. I had thrush as well, and you know, I was quite embarrassed about it. I didn't want to go to the doctors because I didn't know what that was.
Lee has set out to raise awareness of diabetes, today riding 10 kilometres along the seafront from Sandbanks. The message is that if symptoms are picked up, the condition, which affects the body's ability to control the level of sugar in the blood, can be managed.
I think as soon as you realise that you have diabetes, it's really important to get advice and to start managing the condition, because actually if you do that, you can live a perfectly normal life the same as everyone else.
Lee has learnt to accept the changes diabetes has brought, finding strength in his mission to stop others making the mistake of ignoring the problem.
I never thought there'd come, you know, a moment like this, and a lot of dark places, and you know, I've come out the other side a lot better and a lot stronger, and you know, a lot more confident.
Enjoying life.
Loving life now, loving life.
Lee Nevitt ending Bryony Leyland's report. The government grant to the New Forest National Park has been cut by 5%. That's a drop of £200,000 and comes as part of public sector savings. The authority says it had prepared for a reduction, but any further drop in income would have a significant impact. It's a one-day yacht race around the Isle of Wight, and today it attracted more than 16,000 participants to the waters of the Solent. As Sarah-Jane Bungay reports, the annual Round the Island race is an opportunity to watch world-renowned sailors racing against families and first-timers.
It's a spectacular sight, over 1,700 yachts sailing 50 miles around the Isle of Wight. A mixture of professional sailors, those raising cash for charities, and of course many just having fun.
So many people participate. You know, for us in the UK, it's local, it's around the Isle of Wight. People can come from all over the country to race in the event, and with so many people in it, it's just an incredible atmosphere.
The starting gun was fired just after 5 this morning. The Frenchman Francis Joyon on his trimaran E-deck taking line honours at just after 9:30.
It's a tricky course, and it really brings all sorts of people who may not have necessarily sailed before against sort of hardened professionals, and it's a great mix.
With more than 20 classes competing, the overall winner won't be known till tomorrow. Sarah-Jane Bungay, BBC South Today.
An outdoor living room's been set up in Oxford to showcase the city's charity shops. The event, called Quality Street, aimed to persuade passers-by to visit charity shops more often and buy more second-hand goods. All of the furniture and household items on display were for sale from local charity shops. The idea was to promote the high quality of second-hand goods and the value for money they offer.
I think people aren't aware that you can get such a wide range of things. I mean, traditionally when people have thought of charity shops, they've thought of ornaments, books, possibly kind of average clothes or things like this. But now, I mean, if you look at some of the charity shops, you can get musical instruments, you can get your furniture from there, you can get TVs, electrical goods. I mean, that's what we're trying to draw people's attention to, that it's not just old school charity shops like that we used to have.
Cricket now, and Hampshire have won their 2020 match against Gloucestershire. Hampshire bowled Gloucestershire out for only 68 runs, and in reply it took them only 7 overs to reach 69. A comfortable win there. Let's catch up with the latest weather forecast now. Here's Raham Khan.
Well, after a bit of disappointing weather for Saturday, things are set to improve for tomorrow morning. But overnight, I think showers fading away, the skies are clearer, and it is going to be a cooler night, I think, particularly for towns and cities. It's only 6 Celsius, so for urban, rural spots, it will be much cooler than that. Tomorrow, more in the way of sunshine. The winds still northerly, but I think lighter than today, and certainly a touch warmer as well, with highs of 18 Celsius expected, possibly the odd 19 also. The rest of the week is going to be settled and dry with sunny intervals and possibly some warmth by the end of the week.
That's all from us for now. We're back tomorrow at 5 to 6. Join us then if you can. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Hello, we've had a split of weather across the country today. Western areas have had beautiful sunshine. It's been pleasantly warm, 21 in Exeter, but cooler in the east, only 12 degrees for some, with a keen northerly breeze, a lot of cloud and a lot of showers. Now, those showers will soon ease as we head through the course of the night, easing in intensity and also clearing away from the southeast as well. Elsewhere, it will be dry tonight. Those winds will ease, and with clear skies, temperatures dropping away for many of us into single figures. So a cool start to the day tomorrow, perhaps even a touch of grass frost in the north. Those showers in the southeast will soon clear away, and then for most, tomorrow will be a dry day. One thing we're all likely to notice is lighter winds around tomorrow, just making it feel that little bit warmer. So 20 degrees with some sunshine around in Cardiff. A beautiful day to come tomorrow across Wales, and a fine start to the day for Northern Ireland, and it will stay that way throughout the afternoon. Highs of 18 or 19 degrees. The far northwest of Scotland will be rather cloudy tomorrow. Temperatures pegged back at 14 or 15. Damp and drizzly here, but in the sunshine, 20 in Glasgow. More sunshine through northern England, and particularly more sunshine in the east. It's been rather cloudy here today, and those showers will soon clear away from that southeast corner of England through tomorrow. And then high pressure builds through the rest of next week. It'll be fine, dry with lots of sunshine.
The heat is on. Next on BBC One, time for a dip with the all-new Total Wipeout Awards. Tomorrow night from Johannesburg Soccer City Stadium, Brazil against Ivory Coast in the World Cup, live on BBC One and the BBC HD channel from 7.
Speed, power, adrenaline, and a whole lot more. MotoGP, taking racing to the next level. The British Grand Prix, Sunday at 12:15 on BBC Two.
The universe is cracked. The Pandorica will open. Silence will fall.
It's the crack in my wall.
There's going to be a huge explosion in the future on one particular day, and every other moment in history is cracking around it.
It's time. Doctor Who, the series finale, begins in an hour on BBC One.
So the clock's ticking as the Doctor heads for disaster at 6:40. First, we're all fired up for more of BBC One's Saturday night excitement.
Since the dawn of time, technically a few months ago, 152 British men and women ventured to Argentina in a bid to tame the world's wildest obstacle course. Some were winners, kind of. The majority were losers. But tonight is not about victory or defeat. No, tonight is about those exceptional performances. Time for the show which everyone in the whole world has heard of. It's... I've forgotten. No, I do know this. Yeah. It's the Total Wipeout Awards. Once in a while, there's an event so significant, such a landmark in history that everybody in the whole country tunes in to watch. I'm talking here about things like World Cup finals, royal weddings, and, of course, the Total Wipeout Awards. Don't believe me? Well, why else would these commemorative mugs have been made?